That's right, donut wedding cake. This week, Jeff Bakery. I'm Maxwell, and this is Cake Take, my take on cakes. Hey folks, my name's Maxwell, and I play in a rock band in Louisville, Kentucky. And we play 25 to 40 weddings every single year. And I love wedding cake. Everything about wedding cake. The look of it, the taste of it, everything about it. So I'm hoping this channel helps folks find a baker that they want to have make a cake for them, maybe a wedding planner, maybe a venue, whatever it takes. I'm just hoping that it helps somebody else find something. And as well, you get to live vicariously through my sweet tooth. Now you might be thinking, why are you sitting in front of a plate of donuts? Well, I got a story for you. I got a call from the Rogers family about putting together a wedding and us playing there some time ago. And we put the wedding in the books and everything was going along and we were planning and putting these things together, and then all of a sudden I mentioned, well, who's making the cake? And they said, well, we're not going to have a cake. We're going to have donuts. And I'm like, okay. They said, we're going to have a donut cake. I'm like, okay. Donut cake. Now, I've never had a donut cake that looked like a cake. I've had donuts, you know, that they hang them on the wall and you can pull them off and at a wedding. I've had that. But not a donut cake. And they actually had a donut cake. And it was beautiful. Really cool. The other great thing about it is Kelsey and Alan, the couple, my good friend Brad is Kelsey's brother, and they decided to select Jeff Donuts or Jeff's Bakery, and that's all they do is make donuts. They are my favorite donut place. I have favorite ice cream places. I have favorite donut places. You know how everybody has a favorite Mexican place. I have those favorites, but this is my favorite donut place. They're in southern Indiana. They got a location in Jeffersonville and a location in New Albany. Well, Kelsey and Alan also selected a new wedding venue that we had never played before called Hazelnut Farms. And Hazelnut Farms is over in Louisville in the East End. It's on Shelbyville Road, just past the Gene Snyder. And it's a beautiful, beautiful venue. Indoor, outdoor, there's a lake there. It's just a gorgeous space. And Gina and Taylor from Hummingbird Page Event Company, they put everything together and they did an amazing job with everything, like from front to back. They were so great to work with. So check out Gina and Taylor. I'll put their information in here as well. But to get back to the main thing, which is the donuts. So they had 3 different donuts on there, and I have these 3 donuts. But I also have something else that I'm going to bring up here in a bit, because what I love about Jeff Donuts is, like, this is my favorite donut that they make. This is a cinnamon bun with chocolate on it. And if you go in there, just so you know, this little secret, if you go in there and you say, hey, I'd like to have one of those cinnamon buns you have up there, but I'd like you to put chocolate on it, they'll actually do that for you. But this is my favorite donut. That doesn't mean that these aren't right up there with the rest of them. So, 3 different donuts. One is a standard, your standard donut, right? Beautiful, thick, meaty donut. The second one is the same kind of donut, right? With chocolate on top. And this chocolate is good chocolate. And then they had, as you can see, coming out the end of it, a Long John. I remember having Long Johns when I was a kid. My dad would take me and get donuts when I was a kid, and Long Johns were what I really loved. And they make two different kinds of Long Johns, obviously, one with and one without cream on the inside. This one, just like at the wedding, has cream in it. So I'm going to test these donuts and tell you what I think about them. So we're going to start with this one. Standard donut. Oh my gosh. These donuts are always amazing. Always fresh. Meaty. It's like all their donuts are like somebody else's donuts on steroids. They're incredible. I mean, incredible. So I'm going with this one. That one is a 9.5. This one, all the same loving as this one has, except for that extra chocolate. Amazingly sweet and perfect. The chocolate adds a 0.25, so it's 9.75 on this donut. Amazing donut. Now, the Long John with the cream. Unbelievable. Somebody was asking me why I take these big giant bites. It's because I want to. I love taking giant bites. I love it. The more I can get in there, the longer it takes me to chew it. And oh my gosh. You get to enjoy it so much. It's amazing, amazing. This one, 9.5. So, now I'm going to test the one donut that I love more than any of them. This one right here. This cinnamon bun on the bottom, chocolate on the top. With this one, you get the chocolate, you get the frosting, you get the cinnamon in there, and the thickness and heavy duty of those donuts. That one's a 10 for me. This donut is a 10 for me. So, what do we know? Jeff Donuts, they make the best donuts. I eat donuts everywhere I go in every city in the world. Jeff Donuts is the real deal. Go check them out. Thanks again for watching my videos. Thanks so much for subscribing. Leave me a message. Thanks again to Kelsey and Alan and Gina and Taylor and all the folks that made this wedding so fantastic. And to my crazy buddy, Brad Rogers, who had an amazing time at this wedding. I wish I had some video of him, but I don't. So thank you so much, and thanks for living vicariously through my sweet tooth. Bye, everybody.